least I know, guys, that this is not dry. But since I've been doing it forever, I think it's okay if I just, because remember, this is a tutorial. This is not a real cake topper that I'm going to make for somebody else. Because believe you me, if I was making this for a kid, I literally would walk away, drink some coffee or watch TV and just leave it there for 10-15 minutes at the very least, okay? But for the purpose of me doing this tutorial for you guys, I'm going to try my best to do this really quickly. Right? Because I know, you know, it takes a long time to do this. To watch the video, and I don't want you to get, you know, sidetracked on what I'm doing. Alright, so this one, I have the color red, but I'm going to be very careful with the red, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I'm going to show you in a minute that Miss Mary made a huge bag, and it should only be half of that, but I ended up making a lot of it. And also, this one doesn't have a tip, and I purposely didn't put a tip on it, guys, because I wanted a big one, so when I color her hair, it won't take me forever. So even though it's not done, I'm going to do to try to do her hair. But before I do that, I'm gonna do the impossibility. When you do something like this, guys, please make sure you make the cut very small. If you're gonna do details like her lips, hopefully I don't ruin her lips, but I'm gonna try to see if this darn thing will let me do her lips. Will it let me? It might not. If it doesn't, oh well, I just screwed up. Just want to put a little dab on it and pick it up. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that, guys, because this thing has a big hole and it will mess up everything. And I use my little bitty brush so I can do my best to blend it in there. Okay, and I think that her lips will be fine. And let me pick it up. Always picking it up to make sure it's covered, and it looks pretty decent. I can't complain. Okay, it's not perfect, but I think it will be all right. Okay, so the next thing is I make sure I put the tape back in there. And again, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble because I know better, but sometimes I get anxious or whatever, and I just want to finish right away. So let's go ahead and do her hair. I'm gonna go crazy on this, and I'm gonna do it real fast. I'm gonna just let it pour in there. Oh, a thing that I wanted to tell you while this thing is falling, as this crust dries up, it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about going in between the lines. Notice what I'm doing. I'm going to put this all over. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the lines. Okay, I don't care. And really, it doesn't matter how thick you put it on there. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the thicker that you make this buttercream thing, it actually gives it more stability. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can. Now, take your time. You don't have to do it like me. Remember, I've been doing this for a while. Okay, and so I feel pretty comfortable with what I'm doing. I'm just kind of showing you how I do it. Okay, so notice how I'm not really being careful. I'm just right now glazing this buttercream all over her hair, making sure I put enough on the little areas. She's got some more here, some more. Oops, look guys, because Miss Mary's old, and I don't know if I can fix it. But if I can take it out, that means, guess what? I'm gonna have to do the black around her waist, her thing, and I'm gonna take it out so that way I can do it again. But this is good that I'm messing up here so you can see how to fix it if you have to fix it, okay? This probably wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't be going so fast. So what I'm going to do before I apply the red, I'm going to apply some more black. Because remember, this is very forgiving, so you don't have to freak out. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay, and I'm going to... There's her thing. I'm going to let the little area just dry a little bit, but I'm going to go and continue of where I left off. And this is good. I know a lot of people don't like to show you. They want you to see that, I mean, they do everything perfect. And the truth is, You don't know what they're doing behind, you know, the scenes. They're only going to show you what they're going to show you. But with me, I really don't care. I don't care because I'm as real as they come. And the only way we're going to learn is we learn together. And if you know a better way and everything else, that's okay. I don't mind, you know, learning from you too. We all learn together. Okay? So it doesn't look like much. And it is, I'm not in no jeopardy because it ain't going to dry anytime soon. It's going to take a few minutes. And because it's thick, it's going to give me time to make any adjustments that I want to do. So there I go. Okay. Remember, I'm not doing it perfect, guys. All I'm doing is covering it up. Now, this is where I put her shoulders, so I'm going to be very careful, okay? And I'm going to try to just go around her shoulders. Because if I touch that black, I guess what, I'm going to do it again. Okay, that's for her shin. And I feel like for right now, I can put this bag down and hopefully it doesn't leak all over the place. And this is my time to use something like this and use my eyesight the best way that I can. And I'm gonna try my best to look at the corners to see if I see any little gaps, okay? So if I see any little gaps, like right here, if I need to put some more, hey, I got a whole bag full of it and I'm okay. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it over. Okay, and keep going. Keep going. Here, I want to use my brush to put some this way, a little bit that way, a little bit towards her ear, a little bit here. And that's okay. Don't be afraid to use the brush to spread it. It doesn't matter. This is your time to make any adjustments. And I really can't see. It's kind of dark for me, but I'm sure they're going to try, okay? And there I go. Blending it. I'm going to blend this way. Uh-oh, there's fireworks out there. Scared me. Got some here around her. Wait, boo-boo, wait. My dog got scared, came inside. So, I really can't tell, just that. I really can't tell if there's any little specks that I didn't do. Okay, I can't tell. I might have gotten them all. I might have left some out. So again, I use my tape and I try not to disturb it too much. But at this point, I'm going to try, because it's so dark in my house right now. So I can see some of the edges that need, like up here. Maybe it just slide it. I don't know. But looks like you need some here. And it could have just slided. Maybe it was done. Maybe it was done correctly, and when I moved it, disturbed it. I don't know. But you see how I still have time? I'm gonna get up, stand up from my chair, and I'm gonna do my best to see if I can see any more spots. I don't know. There might be, there might not be. Also, I'm gonna show you right here is part of her hair. So I'm gonna go back with my food coloring, my buttercream, and I did a big mist. I put too much icing on the darn thing, and I put the bag down, not in a cup like I should. But oh well. So let me, again, I'm gonna use my napkin so I can kind of clean it up there. And here it goes dripping. The only thing that I need right here is just this little tip. So I'm only going to put a dab. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down again. And I'm going to use my little brush to spread it. Okay? If it goes all over the black, it does not matter. Okay? So I think we're good, guys. Okay? So the next thing is, you might want to rinse this out, but right now I'm just going to clean it with a little paper towel. So the next step is, I'm going to go ahead and cover her face. I have some color here that I made. Now they sell ivory colors they have ivory colors you can make it, but with this one, guys, I didn't have an ivory color, and I had brown, and I put a little bit of brown on my icing, and I created, you know, like a brownish color. I'm gonna have to use my little pick because it's been sitting for a while. And remember, guys, what's important is, before you start your colors, please make sure that you do this to make sure it glides. Now remember her eyes and her lips and everything I was careful with. Now look what Miss Mary's gonna do. Miss Mary doesn't care. I'm gonna just throw it down, and I'm gonna cover all her face.